man's market, self-pleasuring, multi-level market selling. It's telling how we're always faulty on the shelf, but still be fucking. Fucky knows now Tori spelling. Let's do Polly, Mary Shelley. Frankly, every dime of Ben Sides money couldn't buy the kinds of things I feel inside whenever you are by my side. Hell, let's play shell games with our feelings. I'm on your line, just keep on reeling. You might be null, so fake's appealing. Stay in the weeds like Kevin Nealon. Heaven only knows what I would be without you. Feel big love like I'm Bill Paxton, but I'm broke like Brian Wilson. Should I hold on like his daughter? Is that lining up for slaughter? Need time for wounds to cauterize, so we hit heights like my alma mater. This is how it goes. Love is always messy. Gotta confess the best. We probably can't see how to be a we when you keep me guessing.
I want to stress that this is a bad situation for me. I should break up with you, but I don't want to because
got a good fit. And you like my body. Got a good fit. And you like my body. Got a good fit. And you like my body. Like your body. Well, they say I'm on the rebound. Boy, your name is Ben Wallace. Be like Shaq and dunk it back, cause maybe I'm the tallest. But flawless I am not, so I'm questioning that shot. Like Big Ben shooting free throws, but you're really fucking hot. So what do they know? I'm not wounded just because they say so. Wounds will bruise me, sure there's pain, but I always say I'm like a volcano. Can we be the same though? Not a simple yes or say no when you're clogged up on this dude like your life needs fucking Drano. It's insane though. He treats you like shit.
And you can't quit it. Now I've really stepped in it, cause I've got the feels for you and I should just move the fuck on. But I'm not going to, because
got a good fit, and you like my body. Got a good fit, and you like my body. Got a good fit, and you like my body. And you like my body. And you like my body. Got a good fit, and you like my body.
whatever.
They call me lonely, and I don't know why. I really don't think I'm such a lonely guy.
I've got some problems, but I'm really trying to move on. Yeah, move on.
Murder on the beat like Godzilla slaying Tokyo. Just left your girlfriend sheets. Boomerang, Rufio!
Hooked her on this beat, Sonic, she was never saying no. We're 20 on her tabletop, but she got some booty though.
Chronic for the ones with positronic brains that wanna laugh and fuck that run but positive. The ones that let you do that catch all positronic. If I'm honest, Benny Well will probably still be here the night I leave this crew. The modern world will want me Sonic. Losing brings are worse than me. Like that One Piece Luffy King, I'm out there, find that booty, Nami's on it. So what you say out that COVID quarantine and you're looking good to me? Wanna let me in that Polly Pocket?
Lonely, and I don't know why. I really don't think I'm such a lonely guy.
I've got some problems, but I'm really trying to move on. Yeah, move on.
Fucking trends like I'm a winter soldier. No girlfriend, no scully to my molder. I pull on the defense fully when I'm older and still get checked like a door on gets older. Focus Gold Ranger hater, pink trying to domesticate. Masticate, I get it straight, so I ain't gonna masturbate. Swapping ride and sinking low faster than my own self-hate. Think I pull like Ricky Bobby, but I'm bagging Ricky Lake. It's just a journey that I'm on. I fuck a lot, don't tell my mom. I suck at bills cause weed's the bomb, and I like the girls when they get that green on. She did something hard to swallow, leaving me. Borrowed Jordan's blind you in my density. Now I'm back to a future where it's just me in a world of
They call me lonely, and I don't know why. I really don't think I'm such a lonely guy.
I've got some problems, but I'm really trying to move on. Yeah, move on.
They call me lonely, and I don't know why. I really don't.
Well, I am not my much prettier girlfriend, but you should stick around and watch what I'm doing anyways, cause I share some stream accounts with my much prettier girlfriend. But I think if you hang out, you'll find out that I am
We share a Twitch account.
Twitch.com/dorkspace.
She's on it honestly most of the time. that's come before. So please stay and watch me, por favor. I can't do this song anymore.
Hello. Hello, hi. Hello. Camera's too high. Move it down here some. Back it on up. Back it up. Back up. All right, that's slightly better. That's a lot of belly in the shot. Probably better, though. That's a lot. Are those the two evils I have to pick? That's better. Hi, hello. Hello, Snoopy. Thank you so much for the 14 months. Appreciate the fuck out of you. That's, I think, the OG, like, if you've been around since the jump, 14 months is as big as it gets. So thank you for that. That is crazy. And yeah, I fuck a lot. Don't tell my mom. My favorite part about that song from 8,000 years ago, you can tell it's old because I talk about Betty White on it too. It is that I say, I fuck a lot, don't tell your mom. And then in just one ear, I want to say it's the right ear, there's my voice just quietly going, but yours knows, and it makes me laugh every time. You're not supposed to laugh at your own jokes, but that one's pretty solid. Pretty good. Pretty good bit. I'm gonna turn the desktop audio down. We're gonna reopen up some messen. I mean, run this game legally. That doesn't even exist in America. There it is. There's the big bad tornado that is now destroying everything. It's about to destroy this town any minute, but we can't actually do anything with it. We got to go to the town proper. All this happened at the end of last week's session, which again is pretty cool. If you said funny, I think in a box that might have a CD from high school. That thing is very old at this point. To be, of course, referring to the CD that I sold around everywhere when I was in high school. How I paid for driver's training. Entitled "Not Too Rad to Wear Plaid." So I'm going to murder these dudes. Is where we're at. We got to keep leveling up our Ultima that's not called Ultima. Actually, we'll have her do the Ultima on the wizard dude we can't reach, because those dudes can fuck us up pretty bad. Yeah, so we were saying, last week, it was actually pretty cool. They went through and, basically this is the starting area of the game, but the starting town is no more, and a bunch of other towns are just no more. They're completely leveled. So a bunch of towns that we used to be able to go into for stuff just don't even exist anymore. And then in the meantime, they have managed to like make this scenario in which yeah, we have to stop basically the main city from it happening to them. And then all these like fights, which used to be like pincy little, like this is where we would come and do our cheap leveling up, would be these areas. But they now have high level enemies in them, even though these were the starting areas of the game, which is so cool conceptually, especially for the second game they ever did. Like, I can't think of too many instances in future games when they do that. So, like, normally that's a pretty big staple of Final Fantasy series, that like the areas tend to stay about the same. I need to turn the desktop audio up a little bit. Doesn't seem like any of the audio is coming through. My mic seems quiet too, so I'll turn that up. All right, that's probably good there. Okay. And then we'll head. I don't think there's anything new in the town. I think we just have to go up to. We'll talk to people anyways. Ah, mommy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, real OG high school CD. That's as old as it gets. Perfect, really sound I'm glad. I look forward to messing it up again in the future. Okay. Possible to get rid of that tornado. You'll be torn apart and ripped apart. The Emperor is in the tornado. Okay. Prince Gordon's waiting for us. Might have done this part. I'm trying to remember. We'll be swallowed by the tornado. Yeah, we did this part. The only way to get into it is fly into the tornado. Okay, so now we need to, I'm guessing, go get a warship so that we can fly straight into the tornado. It's very nice and polite of the tornado to, to sit and wait for us. I think that's real cool of it. Let's see. Ask tornado. Okay. I gotta pull our guide up. Much as I would love not to. We will never finish this game if we just keep going. What is that? It wasn't the Game Facts one. What was the retro? I'll just look at the browser history. That's just what we'll do. Switch phone things. Trying to get like more responsible. Just in life altogether. And which is real tough and not on brand, right? Like it's my whole life has been a brand of just like, what if we just approach everything like an animal? So it's been real weird to kind of restructure everything, get everything back under control so I'm not living that way, and you know, finally made the plunge because my phone was finally paid off to switch over to one of the many now, you know, I did Mint because it's, you know, my buddy does Mint and people around me do Mint and I knew it would work, just reception wise around here. Oh yeah, RPGclassics.com, that's the one I'm looking for. All right, so we are on the Whirlwind. Oh, so I think we have to head back to the town. Head to Finn and give the password to him. Yeah, okay, I think we're headed to town. But yeah, I ended up going with Mint. It's literally, it's gonna cost, for a year of that service is gonna cost me what like my monthly bill was at Verizon, which is crazy. But you can't do it unless you have, like no, you have to own your phone outright. which I was like still on payments till like very recently. And I almost fell for it again because I started looking at like, I was like trying to be responsible, need to make sure my stuff's all set up on auto pay, right? So like I was like going through and doing those things. And who are you? What? Going through then? Well then, I'll give you my treasure. Look around the wall next to my bed. Okay. Glad I asked you. I don't know why you would know to do that, other than this guy just being a weirdo that says weird things sometimes. All right, wall next to your bed. He does not stand still. Oh boy. So we could have like come here earlier in the game? I got a ninja hat. I can't hold anymore. Okay. I can teach people these spells, so. He knows that spell already. Sure. Sure. I don't care. I just want to be able to pick things up, okay? What are we I'm trying to remember where the I want to say the bow does not equip to the head like I think it does or should. No, it's on the body. Okay, where's your ninja? 85, 82. Oh, it takes my damage down, but my absorb goes up significantly. Oh, because it's power. Doesn't even go down a ton. Yeah, let's do that. What are you wearing? You're already wearing a ninja one. Okay. Yeah, because you might want the power. Since you're big, crazy damagey boy, but oh, that doesn't do anything really. Okay. Alright. We can give this dude the power one, even though it feels like he's gonna leave us soon anyways, but who cares? It fits what he does better. Okay. And then what's in here? Elixir, pearl. Oh my gosh, I can't hold anymore. Again. I guess we can go sell things. But I almost fell for it again, is what I'm saying. When I was like, just kind of looking at my Verizon bill and like trying to set up for autopay before I was even making the jump. I was sitting there and I was like, oh, my phone's paid off. I could get a new phone. And it's just that thing of like, yeah, do you want to, upgrade? You can upgrade. It's going to be this much more a month. And it's always just like 27 or something a month. You're just like, yeah. I don't know why I just slept there for 0 gold. That was for no recovery. I forgot I was going to an item shop. This is what I get for talking while I play video games. But yeah, they were like, if you want, you can just get a brand new phone. And I almost fell for it again. It got locked into like another several year thing. And then I was like, wait a second. I need to look at moving on from all this and finally moving over to something that makes a lot more sense. And so I did that, and it's it's literally going to cost me in a year, for a year's phone service, it's going to cost me what I was paying month to month. And I still would like a new phone at some point, but like I could just buy one and it will cost much less than adding those payments and being locked into the Verizon monster. So yeah, I'm really happy I finally did it. But yeah, man, did I almost fall for it again. And then on the way out the door, like as I'm canceling Verizon, they're like, okay, no payments. Do you just want a new phone? We'll just give you a new phone. Please don't leave. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, oh my God. It's crazy. It's just crazy. I like the blood sword idea. That's cool. Blood. Oh, it takes damage down to 10. That's gotta have something special about it, though. It'd be cool if they just told you. Yeah, because 10 is so small. What does it do? It can't be like 10. Same with the thief thing. Like I don't know, guys. I don't know what any of this stuff does. They don't tell you. I'm assuming they like kind of assumed that supplemental materials would do that job. Two blood swords can be obtained in the NES and PS1 versions, but Dawn of Souls 20th Anniversary and Pixel Remaster only have one. In addition to the standard damage formula, the blood sword drains 1/16 of the target's HP with each hit, regardless of its maximum HP, making it especially effective against bosses with high HP. Oh, that's pretty cool. So, regardless of whatever, it drains 1/16 of the target's HP. That might not be a bad thing to have equipped on him, then. So were we just here to like raid that chest? Seems a little weird. All right, so I wonder if that, with the way this game does stuff, if that's like per hit. That'd be crazy. Okay. He will stay to search by the bed, do that and follow the hidden room. Only treasures worth keeping are the black armor and the blood sword and the elixir. Save the elixir and the blood sword. Sell what you don't use, rest up. Head back to Finn Castle and take the stairs to the southwest corner. Do the third floor and go up the mirror room. Use the pendant on the mirror and the mirror will show that the egg of the Spring of Life is hatched. Okay. Okay, again, how would I know to do that? In what world do I just have that information in my brain? I understand I'm playing week to week. I will give some allowance to that. But like, what in this game has told me, I guess just in like a trial and error of just like running around and like, I guess I'll check this and this. Like in the last game, at least there was a little bit of a like, hey, this dude told you to do or you would find the one guy It was meant to be a little trial and error-y. I for one, I personally just actually love the like note system thing that like a lot of people don't like from this game. With the names, I think that's cool. The things you write down. But yeah, I don't think it makes super large amounts of sense to just have this thing like, okay, 3rd floor, go up to the mirror room. Like, how would I just know to do that? Okay, so this is technically the 3rd, this would be technically the 4th floor, right? Or is this the 3rd floor? I'm gonna presume that this is the 3rd for now. Try to find this mirror room. We of course went through all these rooms at one point, like when we first got access to them to get all the treasure chests, so like maybe I would remember and maybe something indicated that like there's that secret room over here. Not talking about that, are they? I don't think so. Still have never gotten that treasure chest, and it's plagued me a little bit. Maybe there's stairs up from here somewhere. Yeah, there's right there. Okay. Well, here we go. Is this the 3rd floor then? There's the mirror. Okay. What am I supposed to do? The pendant. The charm? The time cube? White mask? Oh, pendant? Pendant. Does it say use the pendant? Use the pendant on the mirror, and the mirror will show that it says pendant. Pendant. Can't hold anymore. Oh my god. Oh my god. And drop this tiara. Light from the luminous pendant is gathered into the mirror. Hey, buddy. A dragon on the mirror. Dragon from that egg. Dragon is coming fast towards Finn. Hey, buddy. Hi. Now we have both Dragoon and Dragon together. Okay. We did it? Question mark? I guess we did it. Huzzah. Now head outside and go behind Finn to the whirlwind. The Hyrule will fly the party into the whirlwind. Okay. Sure. I gotta remember how we got it. No, we gotta go down here. Do 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 do. I keep forgetting to move him up. Missed with the blood sword. Desperately now trying to level up this this Ultima spell. We did it. No, we need to do this. Move him forward. All right, let's go fuck up a tornado, I guess. Let's you know. Dragon tails, dragon tail. Okay. All right, time to look at a little map. Little game facts map. There are 7 floors now. I believe we have. We want sorry, I'm trying to make sense of these maps right now. 1 goes to 2. We go to if we go to 2 goes to 3. 3 comes out here. 5 or 6. Go to 10, 10, go to 11. Alright, I think that's our route. Where does 9 go? Inside that nonsense. Okay, 9 gets you absolutely nowhere. Okay. Same with 1 gets you absolutely nowhere. Okay. We have our path. Gotta figure it out. Sorry that took so long. It's so convoluted. These maps in these games. Specifically this one, because they thought that was like the height of fun gameplay, right? I'm not surprised the blood sword does 0 damage to the vampire. That tracks. That's probably how that should work. We did it! Thanks, Sam. Good to see you. Hope life is treating you alright. I need to spend my evening after this trying to remember how to change a tire. This is gonna be my next goal, which is yeah, I'm good. I'm getting a lot of my shit together right now, which has been like a daily exercise and just like nope, we're working in this mode, Jeffrey, where we actually do things and Sam said my brain heard that as a tire. I was like, getting dressed is easy. Yeah, it's like I've definitely, there were for years, you know, that I would change my own tires and fix my own brakes and do all those things. And we're always in a weird spot just with like we have 2 cars but don't need 2 cars. And what we've done over the last like handful of years is just like, as one would break down, we would kind of look at both cars and go like, okay, which one is the shorter trip to working, right? And then we would fix that one up and drive that one for a while and leave the other one broken until like one of them again broke down. And what it's also meant that like, you know, we've, you know, not been very responsible in like how we're keeping the cars up or like keeping them legal or like any of that kind of stuff. So it's like in this era of Jeff getting his shit together, it's like I'm gonna get my car all fixed up and fully legal to be driving around, and then and then we're gonna just park, clean this car for a while, and because we don't need both of them, but like it's also we're not ready to just like get rid of a car. So Tim says, as someone who doesn't drive or own a car, I totally change all my own tires or push the car uphill snow both ways or something. I don't know, I'm not old yet. Getting your shit together, that's hard fit to get out of. It has been. It's at least been basically we hit a string of kind of good luck. And it was one of those things where I was kind of looking at it and it was like, if not now, it is literally never, basically. It is like, if we don't take this opportunity now to kind of use this bandwidth to like actually make us live like adult human beings, like and get our shit together, like we're not ever gonna do it. So like we definitely need to do some things here. So, and that's what, you know, what the fun of being an adult, right? Like you have to make those calls, and it's been a couple years of like, you know, when I met Selena, the store immediately, for both related and not related reasons, like started taking a downturn. And it's like most of it was not related, but because I like met Selena, was getting serious about Selena, I really took my foot off the gas at the store because I just was like very excited to be in this relationship and to keep like talking with her and being with her, and like I was extremely happy. but that also just, you know, meant that like stuff was not getting done that needed to get done, and that's not good, right? And then as the store started going downhill and making less money, I was in a new relationship. I didn't want to, you know, not take my new girlfriend that I was very happy with on fun trips that we like to go on, and I didn't want to make any kind of cutbacks. It's like, or tell her no on, you know, buying things or shopping for things, and so I just kept spending at the level that I was probably already overspending, but then my income was going down and I kept spending, and it was just, and then I kept staff on longer than I should, and it was a big nightmare of a situation, right? And the results were like, you know, a lot of bad debt. All my stuff got knocked off of autopay, which then starts this crazy spiral of like, okay, you're not on autopay for any of these things anymore, which means you have to remember to pay them. Also, you have to have the money to pay them. Also, if things are getting turned off and turned back on, for those of you that don't know, every time things get turned off and turned back on, you get hit with a whirlwind of fees. So like, you don't have money, so stuff's being turned off, but then you get enough money together to turn the stuff back on, but then your bill like doubles or triples because they tacked on all these fees because they can, because you let things get turned off. So it is this like constant like thing where if you're playing down at that level, you cannot dig out. You are just stuck. And so that's where, you know, we've been for the last couple of years, and just always in this constant state of trying to, you know, like, okay, what's about to turn out? Okay, we got to get this taken care of and this taken care of over here, and like, oh my gosh, if we don't pull this together and pay this bill, you know, they won't send us comics next week, and if they don't send us comics next week, then we can't sell comics to make money next week, so we have to pay this, but that means that, you know, this bill's going to get turned off, and then that's fine because we can get it turned back on, but wait, now that has fees now. Sam says turn on fees suck. I feel that, yeah, it's been a nightmare. And, you know, I was saying at the start of stream, it's like I have now got officially switched over to Mint Mobile. There's other services like it, obviously, out there, but it's taken till now because, like, also I had a phone that was like I was paying for that wasn't paid off yet. So it's that thing of just like, well, I can't move to one of these cheaper services because I still have to pay off this stupid thing. And then I almost fell for it again, like I said, because I was like looking at it and I was like, oh, I can get a new phone through them. It's just like, buddy, if you get a new phone, you're going to be stuck with Verizon for another 4 years. Like, what are you doing? It says, on the topic of finances, please don't ever feel obligated to sub to me. You need to get out of a bad situation. Please cancel your sub. I will. Here's my viewpoint on that kind of stuff, Sam, is that at this point I've literally cut down to I've cut all other subscriptions and kept my subs and Patreons. My perspective on that stuff, which is that I spend so much money on stupid shit in a world in which I don't throw $5? I don't throw $5 your way a month, but then I'm like going like, ha ha ha, I'm gonna pay for, and I've gotten better about paying for fast food and paying for whatever the fuck and paying for, you know, but it's like, I'll still, you know, I have a discretionary amount of money that I get to spend, and I'm still gonna buy stupid tchotchkes here and there. That's not going away, and I'm not gonna I'm sure there'll be times where I'm like, I'm gonna get some McDonald's or something. But like, I'm just like, in a world that I'm giving McDonald's that corporation money and not Sam, that doesn't make sense to me, to my brain, right? I will cut everything like that before I cut the people that I sub to or do Patreon stuff to. Is where I draw those lines, and everyone else is everyone's different. They got to figure out those lines where they can. Yeah, I appreciate you too, man. Mike says Sam's better than a Big Mac. I agree. I agree. All right, here's level 8. Then 8 gets us to 10. Sam else said, I always do my best to completely buy out cheap unlocked phones. Yeah, so that's gonna be my next phone. Is I'm gonna upgrade, but I'm not gonna do anything crazy. But I can live with this phone for a while longer. It's fine. I don't need to upgrade right now. I just wanted to. I saw the button, and then as I was canceling Verizon today, because they were trying to get me to go on payments for a new phone, and then on my way out the door, as I was trying to cancel, they were like, "Do you just want an iPhone 16? We'll just give it to you if you stay here." And I was like, "Oh my, what?" Like, this is evil. Like, what are you guys doing? But it just shows how much money they're making at those places. It's insane. Literally, my bill now is going to be... I just paid for the year, so I just don't have a phone bill till next year. And the only downgrade to my service is that I don't have as much hotspot stuff, so it'll mean that, like, at the shop I need to, like, be careful about how I'm utilizing that, right? But, like, I still have unlimited data outside of that, and my bill for the entire year was as much as my monthly bill was, so it's insane. Since this power button broke, but I found a way in software to schedule a weekly reboot so it doesn't slow down. Nice. Nice. Alright, now we gotta go completely around to 11. But yeah, they're so predatory, it's crazy. And like I said, I almost fell for it once again. I was like ready to sign up for like a new phone on payments, even though like I don't need that. Okay, you guys are all gonna run away, I guess. This is just set my streams to 160p and you'll be fine at the shop. The customers will be even more confused. Exactly, yeah. No, I'll figure something out. I do want shop internet at some point again. I guess at this point I could almost justify it now that my phone is I cut that bill down like crazy. But I just want to do some more digging first and like make sure we're stable and not just stable we have like a PayPal loan too for our that we are still in the position of needing to re-up every time it hits, and that like hits like every one of our transactions that come through, like whenever someone uses a credit card. And it's been good. We wouldn't be able to be here now without it, and it's helped us really climb out of some bad spots. But I'm hoping we can slowly wean ourselves off of that too, and so like it's happening. We're progressing. I did a lot of it that's helped is that I started watching that Caleb Hammer guy on YouTube who just like it's a little exploitative and a little Jerry Springer-y a little bit, although it, you know, looking at it, it does seem to be mostly above board of like, you know, they pay people to fly out there and be on the show, right? But they literally just go through people's finances and he yells at them. I do appreciate that, like, he will stop sometimes and be like, hey, you know, this is kind of a bit, right? Like, I'm playing it up for the show. But, like, you do need to get your shit together. But, like, having that go in my ear holes has helped me kind of, like, look at a lot of the things we do and go, like, there's smarter ways to do all of this. So that has been helpful. Since oh yeah, you mentioned that the other day, I think. Yeah. It's like I could definitely. Dude's really mean, you know, like, and I could definitely see him rubbing some people the wrong way. But like it is. It's one of those things that's hard to explain sometimes in both directions. And like having kids now, like trying to explain this, because they'll watch sometimes like really shitty things, and as you're talking to them, they'll just be like, well, you know, it's like I know not to say or do these things or treat people these ways or whatever the fuck. And it's like, yeah, no, I get it. But also, that is still stuff that is going in your ear holes. Like, that's still stuff that goes in and registers. And so as you do and say these things, like, it doesn't matter that you don't think these things. Like, over time, like, that will start to, like, slowly push your thoughts in those directions, right? And it works the same way with other things, though, too. It's like if you know, it's not like one time of listening to a finance guy is gonna like magically get you to get your life together. But if that's what you have coming in, you do start to like your thinking does start to slowly push in like well, maybe we make better decisions here. Oh, Lena's dead. Poor Lena. We really need less of the mad guys attacking the not mad guys. That would be helpful. All right. Gosh, that thing's gotta be close-ish to dead. Okay, he hit himself. He tried to attack him, I guess. This whole run is gonna end here, isn't it? We got confused. Ooh boy! It's tight. Woo! Okay. Since I'm finally almost done editing FF8. Nice. I'm so woefully behind in editing, and in a world where it's like, I would like to still prioritize it, life is not allowing that right now. I mean, there's still time. It's just time that I would definitely pay a price for if I took and did it. You know, if like I took like a bunch of Sunday and just did nothing but editing, it would affect all of my relationships. So whereas we've started you know, doing sorry, I thought I had a revive. Do I not have a revive? Are we reviveless? If so, that itself might put this. Alright, Ruby Thief Tent. Opus, Kiss, Pendant, Wisdom. Yeah, I don't see it. Alright, we're gonna have to leave and come back. which sucks. But that's this game. You know, you have the one item you forgot to carry. I know revive's a big item, but like also my inventory system's so fucked in this game that. All right, so. Oh, he has a life spell. Maybe we're okay, because if we can cast it on her... Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Woo! Okay, that was almost bad. Okay, so she now can, cast it on him. And then we can do some healing. Seems that that's okay. The life stuff is more important. This also helps in the long run, I think. At least in my experience, the algorithm seems to get an extra push when you come back from a break. Also, out of all the FF stuff, you should watch FF9 when I start editing those. Some of Shiki's best voice acting. I know from clips. I've seen clips and they're fantastic, so I'm excited. But yeah, I'm excited to watch all that stuff. We've started doing, I mean, to call it meal prepping is pretty generous, but we've started doing, where we basically have gone through and like every, Sunday or Monday, we'll go through and make like basically, I grab like all the things to make sandwiches. And then I just, rather than being like, okay, we have a bunch of sandwich stuff in the fridge when we want it, cool, I just make all the sandwiches. And then we have sandwich stuff, right? And then throughout the week, we just like grab the sandwiches out of the fridge. And then we upped it this week to, you know, we just made a bunch of, on Sunday, I got Egg McMuffins. Not Egg McMuffins. I got English muffins. Egg McMuffins. I got English muffins. And then I just made like a bunch of breakfast sandwiches. And then this morning when we all woke up, we just got to grab breakfast sandwiches. And like, they were just there. It was such a fun playthrough. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I forgot to move him forward. It's me every time. That's really smart. I want to do better meal prep because I feel like it would make my diet better. It's nice, and then it's like for life that gets busy, it's super great because you have then constantly where you can just be like, okay, well, you know, like if I'm a little hungry right now, when I take a break here in a few minutes, I might not have time to make a sandwich and eat a sandwich, but I definitely have time to grab a sandwich out of the fridge and eat it. And also the amount of times that like where you would usually order fast food, not you, I mean me, because I'm a moron, but like the time that other people would order fast food, you just grab the sandwich out and you get the same like dopamine of just like instant gratification, even more so because it's less weight, you know. Or when you're like, oh man, I should pack a lunch. You don't have to. It's like you still have to pack it, but like you just grab the sandwich and then you have lunch. This says I don't always eat the most nutritious food because easy calorie counting. Oh, that's scrolled while I was trying to read it. Calorie filling food is quicker math. But if I had pre-counted portion food ready to go, that would be great. Mike says me and Ellie just have a bunch of storage boxes in the fridge with prep salad stuff. And just make quick, easy salads. Selena just made salads up for the week, though. Here's the thing, it's like what you are saying should make as much sense, but to our brains, if there is a salad that then has to be made, we will be door dashing. We'll just be like, might as well. There's money there, and that was the thing is like when we like had a few things bounce our way, it's like how do we make sure we don't DoorDash this away? How do we not be morons with this? Asking for a friend, and so yeah, that's been the situation. But so far so good. We've done a really good job changing our habits, and then we, I think once we get Costco down, that might be even more of a level up with that, depending if we can get our planning and stuff around it done really well. As we learn that store, but right now, like with Aldi, we're fine. And then occasionally I can find like really good deals on meat, which is always helpful. I need to. I was hoping Costco had that, but it wasn't terrible bulk deal on meat, but it's like basically about the same price as you get everywhere else. So I'm sure it's better meat, but I gotta figure out how to like really get reliably some like ground hamburger meat at a decent price, because it's just a big staple around here in our diets. There's other things we can cook with that would not be. Do we need Zap or Stun? I don't think so. I think we're good on Zap and Stun. Sam says, I'm thankful my brain hates capitalism. I'd probably constantly get fast food if it didn't. Here's my problem, Sam, is my brain loves capitalism. Like, it hates it. Don't be wrong, it does hate it. It does. It also kind of loves it. Kind of like, hey, capitalism, what you doing? That's my brain too. At the same time, bad. I wish I could stop it. In the treasure box, you found wind fife. I'm guessing that's not what that's supposed to be. We're at G. Wind flute. Wind fife. It mixes you up, capitalism. Hi. Definitely wishing that I would have remembered to move my guy forward now. But that's fine, I guess. This music is scary. Time for Alaska or something? You stop whatever that is. What's he trying to do? Gas? I don't like that. This music's fun though. Yeah, it's gonna miss because you're in the back row, buddy. I keep forgetting to move you forward because I'm bad at my job. It's rough because she's got other spells that will do much more damage, but we need to level that one up. It's our Ultima, which is not Ultima, is Extol or whatever. Sim said, did you see my DM about Edward? Had no idea who the fuck that was. In the Pixel Remastered, he's named Richard. Or Ricard. And in other translation, he's named, like, Gareth. Nice. We did it. Yeah, what is he called in the, Let me see, because earlier they said... Alright, he was... I can't give it to Richard. Yeah, he's Richard in this guide. So Ricard... Sam said, like, if you look him up in the wiki, like Ricard Highwind, also known as X, also known as Y. That's really funny. Yeah, because I mean, there's been so many translations of this thing. Okay. Well, we need to heal up after that, and then I gotta decide. She's got a lot of MP left because we've not been using. We've been using that Ultima spell. I'm sorry, Extal, that has to level up. I mean, the biggest swings have been when she's cured people. Because that's a level 10 spell. Like, we can have him do the rest of the cures. Which will save her some. But we have that elixir, it's just figuring out when we need to cash it in. But I don't think... Like, she's got 328, so she has enough to, like, even if we go into battle, like, be doing some of her higher level spells. And then, you know, we've leveled the Ultima spell all the way up to level 2, so it, like, takes 2 MP now. Sam says mostly just laughing that they're all so different. It's not like Bart/Butts. I mean, no, but it's great. That there's 17 million different translations for this game. So far I like this one. And it's bad, but like it's charmingly bad. Now that I have like a system to figure out like what things are supposed to be, it works better. In the early days, it was rough goings. I have to run ads, so people can hop in and out without Twitch yelling at them. So I'll be right back. We're just gonna run ads for 3 minutes, and then we're gonna, I think, take on the Emperor. I think that's about to happen. So stay tuned. Go take your meds. Do whatever you need to do. We'll be right back shortly.
What would you do if I was like everything was just like, all right, guys, how are my ducklings today? Yeah.
Channeling.
And not
There's the
written
Pizza
out.
Hut wine.
Not written out on the internet.
Look
Just-
at it in all its glory.
You ever find something out and you're just like, I don't want to share that information with anyone. That is this. I don't want to know. I don't care. I don't go to Pizza Hut. I don't go to Pizza Hut.
No, because someone has to go through and find articles for this show.
Uh-huh.
And that is the worst job in the world right now. Because you're sitting there and like every article is like, by the way, Pennywise is now the National Director of Child Safety. And we're like scrolling past that. I don't want to read that or know that information. Oh, look, Pizza Hut wine. At least there's a little whimsy there.
I don't know that you could call this whimsy, but I suppose you're right. I would rather hear about the Pizza Hut wine than anything.
Woo! Pizza Hut wine!
I don't know where I'm going. Stand still so I can fist you.
Cruise the sun.
Like the sun?
Like the literal sun.
Like the planet?
The sun is not a planet.
No. Back up. The thing in our sky.
Hello, Clips.
No. I don't want it. I knew it as it was leaving my mouth. I was like, you know the sun's not a planet. But like I couldn't think of what it was.
Mm-hmm.
The ball of light?
Oh, he's kind of cute. Guessing I'm not going to feel that way in a few minutes, but... He's like a big weird puppy. with human feet. Big weird puppy with human. I don't like the feet. Oh yeah, you get that chin back on, buddy. Okay. Okay. You got kind of a caboose.
It is. Hey. Should've known. Should've known. Fucking spider things. I'm gonna let it kill me, because fuck that. Fuck it. I'm done. I'm done. My stupid, shitty eyes, I was like, is that a penguin? No. Are they eggs? No. It's the fucking hand spiders. And I hate spiders. I
Gosh,
did.
Jeff.
I'm trying.
Well, try harder. Try or do. There is no try.
Yeah.
Whatever the saying is. Do or do not. There is no try. That's what I meant. I couldn't word.
And it could absolutely be an internet farce that I fell for.
Cheer 100. Eat chickens. Don't fight them.
Oh, yeah, Stuart's flammable. Okay. This is like... I play video games to have fun, not to feel like this.
Alright.
Drew says before Jeff trimmed his beard, he was dangerously close to looking like he bankrolled the OG Jurassic Park.
Sam says for me to scratch your back.
Don't touch me.
That's beautiful. Because that's wildly helpful, because then I can... cross-reference that with the map. Nope, 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 nope. Got him. Oh, no! Fucked him up, man. Don't mess with Pierre the French clown. Shiki says,
Yeah.
swipe right fast, ladies. You want to be...
We don't need that intro again. That doesn't need to happen. Hello, I'm back. Sorry I forgot to hit the button. Worked out though. Because again, I ate a sandwich. Thank you for the welcome back. Let's I think fight an emperor. There he be. Do away with them. I've been working on the highlight video. Nice. I always appreciate, like, new Sam highlight video day is always a good day. I still forgot to move this guy forward. It is going to be the bane of my existence. Good luck fighting Palpatine. I've not had spoons for it. I get it. So is this the April one you're working on? I guess it's pretty late in the cycle. Do you not swap Rose mid-fight? I don't think so, because he has fight, run, magic, item. Yeah, he doesn't have an option to do little swappies. It can't. This is the first game with Rose. And it's cool that they exist. And then obviously if those two guys in the front die, then the back ones Sam says thank God for quality of life. I guess, but I kind of like seeing the evolution of these things and them figuring those quality of life things out. Like it's neat to see that of just like them experimenting with these things and slowly going like, oh, actually this makes it a lot better. And honestly, the biggest quality of life thing from this game, I don't think the Pixel Remaster fixes, which is that so much of the game design in the dungeons is about like, haha, dead end. Like that's the biggest quality of life thing for me, is that like in the future games they figure out, okay, that doesn't feel great. What does feel great is like this risk reward of like, do I want to go down this path for a treasure chest and face more encounters? Not like, hey, I went down this path and hit a bunch of encounters and haha, it's actually a dead end. Now I have to double back and face more encounters and hope I figured out the right way now. He said, okay, back for food. I was playing a game on the phone that has a timer. Nice. What kind of food? Sam says, I mean, the Pixar Remaster does give you a full map, so you can see if a room is empty, but yes. And you explore 100% many dead ends. Yeah. It's bad design, but also they were... How do you know what good design is for one of these games as you're coming up with what one of these games is? Like, you're gonna make mistakes and then learn from them. I don't understand people's, like... Ooh, a poison axe? That's cool. I don't know if I want to get rid of the soft, but... I think it definitely... Eye drop we probably need... Not sure we're gonna be turned into a toad as soon as I get whatever I get rid of. Like, that's what's gonna happen to us. Snoop says, best place I found so far for ground beef is Gordon Food Services. They usually sell a 10-pound log 8119 beef fat mix. It's usually $2.99 a bit. That's perfect. That's like exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, I still can't change my guy? I can't move him forward? I guess not. I thought they would give me a time in between the battle, and they did not give me that. I'm gonna figure out where the closest Gordon Food Service is then. Oh, I did fire. Doesn't need to do that. She can just keep leveling this stuff up. But no, thank you, Snoo. That is like exactly what I'm looking for. Is like, I lost my mind when I found a bunch for it was just like $3.25 a pound. And I was like, oh my god. But that's a pretty intermittent sale. It's not really repeatable. I found it like twice. Actually, she can do the Insuna, which level that shit up. And you fight there, you fight there. Sam said he's not kidding. He sent me a picture. I was very excited. So this is what I normally do is bag in Ziploc, store brand Ziploc bags, around a pound per bag. I usually end up with 8 to 9. Yep, that's what I do too. That's what I was doing when I found like the $3.25, and they're in these giant bags. And then I actually even had a scale and just weighed them out to a pound a bag and did it that way. You're glad I was that? Yeah, I was, you know, getting old. I get excited about things like Costco and cheap meat. Pay attention to Meijer sales too. They sometimes have good sales on ground beef. Just send me a pic of his meat. I sure did. And then I have, so we have the fridge inside, and then in the garage I have my buddy was upgrading his fridge while he was doing well, and was just gonna get rid of the fridge, and I paid him what Lowe's or whatever was going to pay him for like the $50 or whatever, and went and grabbed his fridge and hooked up in the garage. It's nice to have a fridge in the garage too, and so like I have that freezer, and then at some point I want to get a big chest freezer too, and then I'm gonna look at things like buying whole cows and the like. Quite good. Now I shall bring you to the death. Okay. You still got buddies. Monsters first. Getting poisoned. Yeah, we can't attack him until we get back there. I mean, she can, but she's gonna unpoison him. You can't do anything back there. Steve says I'm a savage. I grab a hunk of meat and bag it, so around a pound works for me. That would not work for my brain in the slightest. I appreciate that so much. My brain would not let that go. I've sold too many things illegally in my time to like you know, and bought things. I came up through a different age of marijuana. These days, these kids get to just walk into a store and buy it. Not how it was. Yes, like let's just use your fire over everything. You hit that, you hit that. So it's like in my head, it's like if we're getting out baggies that are gonna be a certain amount, we're pulling out scales too. Tim says, imagine society growing up. It's nice and definitely should have happened a long time ago. Mike says, Sam, did you get my Twitch whisper earlier? I don't like that they call them whispers. I get it conceptually. Conceptually, it's not the worst name in the world, but good lord, it doesn't feel great. They should call it something else. Stupid says, oh, I know. I didn't know what bad weed was till I came to NMU. I always had real flower, not brick shit. First time I had brick weed sold to me, I almost fought the guy. Sim says, nope, which is odd because we follow each other, so it shouldn't have been blocked. Mine are usually off by default. Discord DM is the way to go. Nothing serious. That's how you know it was serious. Maybe you're really susceptible to that. I don't know. It would. Oh no, she's got to do she's got to make him unpoisoned. That's what she's got to do. He'll be doing that. You attack. That should be. We should be close to done. With this big guy. Okay, we are. All right, so we just got to get these guys, the horsemans, keep poisoning us. This is jokes aside, you can DM me if you need it, but yeah. Seems very helpful. And you can DM him pictures of your meat, which is how some of us utilize him. I like how he used an elixir on himself, but like we've not like hit him. I guess we did. No, actually, yeah, we haven't. We've not hit him at all. Mike said just about making her too rated. I love her, but my brain could not cope with how fast she's. Yeah, Megan's great. Boom, 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 boom. She's been going through a lot lately. I've not been on, so that's. I'm sad to hear that. I like Megan a lot. Boom. All right. Here we go. Ultima doesn't really do much yet because we're not very leveled up with it. So we'll try fire instead, see how that goes. She hasn't either. I'm in her Discord, so I get all the pings and cancellations, schedule changes. There's been a lot IRL. Yeah, something like we all go through. And oh, that was underwhelming. Okay, bye, Emperor. So this ground beef looks like it's on sale at Meijer right now for $3.49 a pound. Try to confirm the price from Gordon Food Service, but the website says $3.99. I swear I've went to the store and bought it multiple times and bought the 10-pound log for $30 to $33. I know one time I grabbed 3 of them and I bagged them and filled the freezer because I hate grocery shopping all the damn time. Yeah, it might be like a. It might just be where the price is right now too, that they had to bump it from 3 to 4. That would not surprise me in right now at times. Hey, we beat an emperor. I do not die. About that. Let's go back to Finn. We are grateful for you. Let us celebrate. All right. Got some dance moves. Uh-oh. Sirs, Sam the Dark... Samuel! Sam! You're not supposed to be a Dark Lord. Sam the Dark Lord became the Emperor. How awful, war again. What should we do? Sam, who is he? It's I've been laughing the whole time you made the enemy me since day one. Yeah. As soon as I saw my name. God damn it, Sam. Ugh. Sam was the Dark Lord. We will try to persuade him. He must be under some spell of the Emperor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're Alina's brother. Mike says I take back what I said about the Big Mac. He should be taking the place of the Emperor in the castle of Palakia. Palakian Castle is surrounded by a mountain you cannot walk. Okay. I heard that the Dark Lord declared to be the Emperor. Sure, that's almost grammatically correct. Paul was bragging about when he stole in there. I've heard it 100 times. Yeah, we gotta talk to Paul again. Sam is Lena's brother. You can't do that. I'm gutted. Anyways, yeah. But we have to take care of this by ourselves. Okay. I knew you would say so. Promise me to come back alive. Impregnable fortress. Paul was bragging that he stolen. Stolen? I don't know what that word means, guys. Okay. Well, now that we know for sure that Sam is evil. Always suspicious. Go talk to Paul. Oh my gosh. I took one step. This is I always tell you, no one wants me with an ego. Stay humble on purpose. I'm kind of the same way. It's bad. Me with an ego is not a good picture. Okay. It's rough because his blood sword, I could definitely see an argument to get rid of it. Because he used to hit for quite a bit. But we already have like a dude who just hits straight up for quite a bit. So I kind of like the combo of... Oh, that's not what we're doing. Of having the two of them, and the blood sword hitting for 1/16 every time, it is like, especially with bosses, like crazy effective. The 14 more clips of pace. April had so many. Well, it's like anytime you do any kind of special event, you're gonna get a ton too. I'm just never watching on my computer anymore. There's so many times where I'm like, I'll think of like, oh, that's hilarious, and then I will want to clip it, and then I'm like, oh, I'm not watching on a computer. And I'll be like, I'll go back and clip that later. Narrator, he did not. Oh, you're not Paul. Who the fuck is Paul? Oh. Not clipping every single thing helps add value to the VOD channel. That, I suppose that's true. Paul is a thief man? That's where I'm at, isn't it? We're to Paul's house in Finn, and Sid will be there. Oh, Sid's just here. I have to talk to Sid, I guess. Hi. Tornado attacked me in farm. I can't move. Okay. That's a lot of movement for someone who can't move. Is it okay? It's like Ludo. Sarah, friend. I am wounded like this, but my airship is flawless. I will lend it to you. until I get better. Remember, only lending. Make sure to take good care of it. Ugh, Sid. Oh. Bye, Sid. That's the dying music. That means he's not here anymore. There's a lot of death in this game. Holy shit. Alright, bye, Sid. You're just gonna keep walking around like this? You have no reaction to your friend dying? Alright, that's Sid's last word, don't you see? He left you his airship. He loved it, understanding his feelings. Well, let me tell you, don't be surprised. I flew there by kite. Yeah, maybe you can get there by the airship. I was planning on it. Are you gonna let me out, buddy? So they can't wait for FF22, where the Ghost of Sid comes back for his ship. Just need to get out of there. Need you to not be there, buddy. Alright, well, I guess we got an airship. That's cool. There's a Mount Gagazet inspired level. That's very cool. I would have stayed and watched longer today. I had to pick up meds. So where is this airship? He said he was in Parm. So do I have to go? I have to get to Parm now, I guess. Then the dice. Time to check your stats. This guy says HP should be around 2,000. MP 200, weapons 8 or 9, cure at level 10, holy arrow, fire bolt, ice at level 8, flare and ultima at level 3 or 4, heal can stop at level 8. A reminder that the airship isn't poffed. Alright, we are officially in the second to last section of this guide now. I have to remember how to get to Poft. No. Botch. June is gonna be FF3 finally. Yeah, we're there. We're like, we would be there already if I wouldn't had to cancel as much as I've had to lately. Which is, I feel bad, but Selena's having to do like so much running around for the kids today so that I can still do the stream. Like, it was make her take like 17 different trips or cancel the stream. And I love her enough and know enough of how that affects her that I almost considered canceling again, but I was like, I've had to cancel too much. And I would like to see the end of this game, and I would like to, you know, be playing Final Fantasy 3 at some point. Sam says I think things will speed up when you hit 4. Yeah, I think so too. I think if I was playing this game again now, from the start, I think it'd move a lot faster. I think there's just so much of a learning curve with these older ones, that, you know, we're getting there. It's I'm interested to see like what the earliest version of the job system looks like. I have now this version of the Pixel Remaster, and I've played it some. It's nice too because it helps keep the story in my head to like kind of play back through the early bits and remember who all these characters are and stuff, because we've been playing it over such a long time. And then also like I've been playing this not the best translation, and it's I respect the hell out of this game in a way that I never thought I would have. I'm not sure the Pixel Remaster is the best representation of it, but it definitely exists. And then it is... okay. God, I need to buy revives. Now that I was just looking at my inventory and just how fucked up it still is. I'm really... Like, it's interesting how much the Pixel Remaster, you can just break. But this game already was a game you could just, like, break. It is fascinating how much the Pixel Remaster is just like, well, here you go. Alright, let's sell... Ooh, I forgot about the Poison Axe. I want the Poison Axe, probably. Probably gonna knock his, back down. Let me see. No, it went up. Okay. Cool. Sure. Tim says that them dissing stat loss and Pixel Remaster is very good change, in my opinion. I would agree with that. I don't think that was ever the best of things. I will say that I forgot to look up what my Wind Flute does. Looks like it casts... It casts forth a Cyclone. Okay. That's not super helpful. For a fight item you find guarded by a nasty green dragon, the Wind Flute is a bit anticlimactic. Sure, Cyclone 13 is a powerful ability with only a 20% break chance, and you'll most likely get a few uses out of this item, but still, it's not like any all-target spell is going to do significant damage at this stage of the game. It can put weakened targets over the edge in some cases, though. Oh. Okay, we can probably sell that. I don't know that... It's neat that it casts a tornado spell. And that we can get 4,000 before it's good. But, you know. We really need to be cleaning up our... What is the story with that sword? No, it's hard to tell because we have the blood sword now. So what do we have before that? The ice one? Okay, so ice is at 82. So it was the one before the ice sword. Okay, let me make sure we get the blood sword back. We can probably sell that. And I think I want to keep the blood sword on him because that's going to scale as we go anyways. So we'll get rid of the ice sword. I sure wish I could sell some of these key items that we don't, like the Extal Rod. I can't throw them away. I can't like do anything with them. They're just like there. All right, I need to make sure. Magic shop. I need to make sure we have some revives. I don't know why I thought the magic shop was the item shop. There it is up there. Sam says Jeff has to kill me, so after this game, Lita gets the top mod spot. It all led to this. Ludo's my favorite too. I don't know if I read that comment out loud earlier, but he's also my favorite. And I was so excited. Just stupid excited to see that movie in theaters. It was great. That's a movie that deserves the big screen. Maybe more so. I really want to go to the Jim Henson Museum, where you can see a lot of those kind of like puppets that they've kept. You know, like you can go and like visit Ludo. Okay. Well, that's done. Once you're all set, hop on the airship. Okay, where's the airship at again? But at the bottom of this one. Whirlwind is in Poft. I gotta remember where Poft is. Look at a world map. We're in Finn. Yeah, Poft is a little bit away. It wouldn't be if the other towns still existed. And the quickest route there. Ah, that's ass that they make you do that. I guess down and around. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go that way. It's over there. I missed the dial-up map. I mean, yeah, the dial-up map's solid. Well, it's one of the cooler things this game does, but they smashed all the opening towns. Like, they're just gone. Which is neat. But it's also rough because that's what, like, they used to... They had this whole, like, transit system between them where you could take, like, boats from one town to the other and you know, up until you get your own boat. That's, how you move about in this game. Might be making a trip to Meyer if they have ground beef at 350. I'll have to confirm that beforehand. And you know, I'd like cheaper, but 350 is not bad. I don't like the $5 per thing. If anything, I'll use like ground turkey. I can usually get it like $2 a pound, but my wrap. Okay, yeah, I will check it out. I appreciate you looking, bud. Yeah, like this I would just hop in here and take a boat. But I can't, because it's gone. Don't be wrong, I think it's kind of cool. And then the fact that they changed all the enemies throughout these sections too, I think is pretty cool. Sam, I was trying to think earlier, you weren't here yet, but like, can you think of another game where they change the monsters of like the opening area or like any of the areas, where something goes from like ridiculously safe to like, hey, now there's much worse. There's no longer level 1 monsters here. They're now like, Sam says yes, many Final Fantasies. Okay, I believe you. I don't want to say it's a thing they never do, but like, it was his weekly ad. I can't remember where I found it before, but I used to get ground beef, ground pork mixture that was like 150 less per pound on average. That shit was amazing. In my opinion, it was better than just ground beef. Made better burgers, better spaghetti, better. I imagine, yeah, that would actually go pretty well. Actually, 8's difficulty curve is isolated to one area. FF6 does that after a certain point in the plot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but most of them are high. I guess 7, you kind of lose the whole opening area, so there's no going back to it. I'm just trying to think, like, what games, like, do that, where they're just like, okay, now there's a completely, like, new enemy base here. And, I mean, this is obviously the first one to do it, because 1 doesn't do that at all, but haven't played 3 yet. 4, it's been a long time, but I don't think does that. 5, it's been a long time, but I don't remember it doing that. Sim says, I guess 8 and Tactics random encounters level with you, so it's harder, but also never technically harder. I can't wait till I play 8 and people watch me draw 100 fire rats. It's gonna be Sam here watching me draw fire 100 times. Oh, it's so good. That game rules. Sam says I cut so much drawing out of the VODs. Like 30 straight minutes of drawing. It's a big deal. I have like 6 games between now and then to decide, but I usually am pretty save scummy with playing the card game. And I'm gonna have to make some decisions on whether I'm gonna be save scummy or not. Because I try really hard not to lose like all the character cards and stuff, and if I do, I tend to just like reset every time I play that game. But Sim says be save scummy. Okay. So that like I leave enough so people know what I'm doing, but cut the dead repetitive space. What if you have really good conversations while you're save scumming, or what? Not save scum, while you're drawing though. I get rid of a 10. Hello. How goes your adventures? Say it. Why are we all in a kerfuffle?
Conversation of like, I think that if the like getting up and doing things you're not supposed to be doing thing happens continuously, like we might move towards. Yeah.
But like also, do you
And I was like, well, I guess
came out and watched a bunch of things while you were supposed to be sleeping on the school nights. So like, what else are we supposed to do?
I don't know. Apparently, just let it happen, I guess.
Oh, okay. That's smart.
I came in here for a different reason, and I don't know. Oh, hi, Waffles. Look at Waffles.
Yeah, she's sitting in that chair.
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
Sam said to say thank you.
Huh?
And hi, Lena. He said he said to say thank you because you're doing all the child running around, so I can sit and still do this.
Oh yeah, no problem.
How-
I came in here for hangers.
Hangers, sorry.
Dirty.
Kinda. I wore it today, but I needed to wear something that I could wear.
I'm gonna set it right here then, and then we can like hang it down.
Okay, that works.
Oh my God. I have for middle child working on homework right now, so they can get it done before
That's smart.
driver's training, and then
Okay.
to driver's training
I might make a Meyer run
on the way there, or
on the way to pick them up from driver's training. Maybe.
I just want
You need a miniature Stanley
I
for your
have a coupon,
Labubu.
so-
You have a coupon. Well, that makes it okay.
Well, it's not. It does. It means free money.
Yeah, it's apparently according to Snoopy, they have beef for $3.50. So, and I need to get red drinks anyways. So.
Okay, sounds good. Now I'm just doing some laundry.
Cool.
The schedule is a little wonky. Laundry.
Everything's a little wonky
Like,
this
I
week.
didn't even get around to washing the cool clothes that they got from Goodwill. And they're
Oh.
like, I want my Snoopy sweatshirt. I'm like, okay, I'll do the laundry.
On the plus side, I'm almost done with this game. On the negative side, your brother, who is Sam.
Brother?
Yeah, Sam's your brother.
Your siblings?
You are siblings.
Okay.
That's been what we've known that from the start of this game, because you get to name 4 people.
Oh, I was so confused for a second. I forgot that we share names
That we share names.
in the game.
Oh yeah. So I named the characters Jeff, Lena, Vince, and Sam.
Yeah.
And you two ended up being brother and sister, and I've been like looking for Sam this whole time. Turns out he's the big evil end of the game villain. So Sam is the ultimate bad guy.
Oh no.
So not only is Sam your brother, but he's evil.
I thought you were just saying we were similar people, so we're like, somehow related. I was like, okay, I guess. Sure.
I like that you just take in stride that Sam's your sibling. You're like, all right,
Yeah.
that tracks. Love you.
I know.
Okay. Giving her a crisis. Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful voice.
Love you again. We did it. Boom 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 dum 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 dum. Yeah, I don't need any of that. Let's go. Let's go. Says I'd be a cool older brother, I say as the youngest in my family. I'm also the youngest in my family, so. Alright. We're getting this Ultima spell though nice and leveled up. I mean, I say that we're still on level 2, but like all these castings help, and that it's obviously not something we can cast not in battle. I mean, it'd be nice if we could, you know, can't hit more. That's one of the reasons people don't like this game too, is the spell leveling up system. How it just like it's based on use. Thank you for snagging that, Sam. But like it's I get not liking it, but also like they have to start somewhere. I think they go back to, I know at least by 4 they go back to like the system that they had in other games where it's like, hey, you're gonna more straight up just like level this up. or not level this up. You're gonna buy like Fire 2 somewhere, and then I think it's the PlayStation games where they start the Firaga ranking system. Then obviously they stick with after that. But Sam says I love leveling spells actually, but I'm weird. I kind of like it too. I think it's neat. I think it's neat conceptually. I do think that they're like these late game spells that you should probably get them at a like higher level to start. Sim says I think 7 was still Fire 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's been a while since I played it, so. Be interesting. I might play some of those like side games I've never played before. Like I've never played was it Dirge of Cerberus, the PS2 one? I remember kind of watching someone play it a little bit, and then just us being like, but I was mad at it at the time. I'm like, this is not Final Fantasy. Where's the turn base? Because I'm nothing if not consistent. Sam said, I haven't played original 4, 5, 6, but I think retroactively new releases were made to have Firaga. Sam says, please, Dirge is unironically so up high on my list. I love that game. We'll see. I know people really like that game. I just have to figure out where and how I fit stuff like that in. We're almost there. We're almost to this airship. I can see the top of the ridge. Hey, we got our ultimate at level 3. But at least there's that. Oh, she should cast it at not these people in the front too, because I can't hand anybody back here. So she'll use them, and I guess. Ugh. Nice. He's confused now. Dumb. Poor Werecat. Now I have to deal with everyone being mad, confused. Boom, 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 boom. Gonna kill these bad guys. That's my song I wrote about this fight. This fight right here. I've been working on it weeks. I anticipated that we would be facing a sergeant and a sorcerer. And so I've been working on lyrics. All I've landed on though is gonna kill these bad guys. So it's taken some work. Leveled up. Nice. Oh my god, the airship. I can see it! Okay. On the back row. You stop trying to rub us? Weird, man. Now we're all gonna get hit with ice. I didn't really anticipate spending most of the stream slowly walking to an airship. That's I guess though it's like this is the last walk, like big walk of this game, right? Because it's like once you get the airship, you can kind of fly wherever you need to go. If it's enough to get the job done. Nope, that guy's still gonna be around. That's the one problem with the Blood Sword is he can't do much cleanup, right? Like he's stuck with like it's just so helpful like against bosses and stuff though. Like to have one guy that can like sit there and knock out like a percentage of health as opposed to like a regular stat. Finally, you can take care of business. Alright. Okay. Woo! Okay. There's no airship music, which is not a bummer. There's our boat. Here's the opening town. Alright. So I kind of want to go to that tower before we take a break. Where's that? Is there a town like right here someplace that has like all the good spells? Yeah. That's like untouched by like the chaos going on in the world. They're just like, ah, we're magic users, we're fine. They're not fucking with us. We'll stay at the inn. And then we'll make sure we got everything we need. And then when I get back from break, we're moving on to going to I'm back for presumably the end. Yeah, we have an hour left, so I'm gonna go. I don't think I'm beating it today. I don't think. We are. Actually, maybe we're at the. Wait. No. Okay. Because we gotta take the airship and fly to that Castle-y place. Yeah, I don't think we're beating it today. Okay, so I'm gonna take a break, run some ads so we can, pop in and out without Twitch yelling at us. We will be right back in 3 minutes time, theoretically, if I remember to hit the button this time.
Start the application. Confirm login.
Mm-hmm. That looks like a dude laying down.
It does a bit.
Sam said, it's hard for me to watch streams on YouTube because, or how I express everything, and they don't exist there.
That was a very good impression of those
Thank
emojis.
you. I did my best. Some consider me a thespian.
Maybe like once a week. Like the big blowout fights. And once a week for a big blowout fight is not normal or good. I'm not saying that. Wow. Hey, put your newspaper down. I'm talking. What?
It was just funny.
No, but like now I get
The Margot Robbie get your bag moment where it's just like everyone's gonna let her do whatever she wants right now. And
so make the Tank Girl movie. That's what I want next.
That'd be incredible. Yeah,
she has the rights for it. She owns the rights.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Make the Tank Girl movie.
Exactly. Yes. Yes, she has owned the rights for quite a while. Like that was one of the first things her company bought the rights to was Tank Girl.
what is holding them up then?
I mean, I think probably as awesome as I think that first Tank Girl movie is, it was not a commercial success. And so I think no one's wanted to make it. But I think you're right. Like this is now she has the credibility to pitch that movie and make that movie. I don't know why it's not being made. I mean, I'd be there opening.
Oh, now I'm asleep. Never mind. I woke up though. Okay. Let's. I mean, I'm doing a lot of damage, but I'm paralyzed. Okay. And we're dead. Okay. Well, that's how that went. Which, what you gonna do? I mean,
Does it seem?
you doing dances? It's got a real good shuffle.
Yeah, I
going
know he
here.
does. Okay.
Kidding. Now it's looking like beloved actor Keanu Reeves may be the voice of Sonic's rival in Sonic 3 movie.
Just when I thought Shadow couldn't get more fuckable. No, I'm just kidding.
Out of heals. So close. No! How is he? Where is the health? Where is it? Okay. All right, let's go. I can't get out. I can't get out. Are there any cures? And even an ether or two. Yeah. And I guess we still haven't. Why do I have fast? I must have accidentally picked it up at some point. I guess, yeah, just might as well. Alright. Alright, so let's save. And then we'll head over there. The next weird dungeon-y thing. Nice to have an airship. Although half the towns we could revisit are just done. That part's less nice. It's interesting though, because like so much of this world map is walkable, although like obviously, you know, you might not want to walk it. So I gotta figure out I was reading that this part gets tricky, the like actually landing it where you can land here. Thank you for the welcome back. It's funny because yeah, if I didn't have a guide in front of me that said this is where I need to land, I would have easily given up by now. But I think I need to get right in there. I think. Feels like there should be a space in between those two. Maybe I'm crazy. They put a pixel perfect landing in this? Seems that way, yeah. There we go. That's so dumb. No. Let me fall to the bottom. Okay. Fell to the first floor. Alright. Alright, I do have a map up. It's weird though. Why is it? It doesn't list this map I'm on, does not list things by floors. Okay, yeah, it does. There's the two that I landed. Okay. Okay. Go down here. Whoa. Amoeba? You guys are cool. We'll see. Hopefully we can, you know, in the next hour get through this this dungeon. If not, it's gonna be tough because I think we have 7 floors to go up here. Because of course we do. This game. It's for fun. It is fun going up 7 floors. Hitting lots dead ends. Forgot about the Valiant Pickle quest clip. I'm excited to watch the room. How does April Fool's feel so far away already? I don't know. It does though. It was a minute ago. Be fair. Where did that go? Okay, now do you want to take the 5 stairs or the 4 stairs? 5 says it's here. 4 just leads us to a treasure, so I guess we went the 5 stairs, so we need to wrap all the way around. We got this. We got this, guys. We got it. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna fight some Gotos. We're gonna keep leveling up Ultima, even though it's called Extal. Since it's completely unrelated, I missed Jazz Jackrabbit and have decided eventually I want the GBA game. Nice. Jazz Jackrabbit is cool. I know you're probably waiting for Shuffle to be back around to do Commander Keen. I think you'll have similar enjoyment out of that. I think, look, I love Crystal Caves, but it would be things like Crystal Caves, Jillage Jungle. Like, it would be probably tough ones to go back to, but we're from kind of that era. The era especially right before the VGA stuff. Yeah, I miss Shuffle too. Jill's Jungle's neat, because it's this old PC platformer, but it has basically a boomerang mechanic built in. So Jill throws out this weapon that goes and then comes back, and then if you like jump up, it'll like chase you up too, so you can like actually get it to go through enemies by like how you jump and how it's coming back at you. Nectar. What does Nectar do? Dude, I don't know. It is one of those that like I never had the full game because I always just had like the shareware levels or whatever. But I always thought Jill of the Jungle was really, really cool. I think I have that on GOG. It was a neat game. And then the old school Duke Nukem, like before it was first person, those are fun too. There's a lot of like PC platformers that are just they're definitely of the time. You know, like the Jazz Jackrabbit is the most like it that feels like of the Genesis era, Super Nintendo era, you know. And the rest of these I'm talking about feel like something alongside NES, but definitely very different. And so they're definitely not for everyone, but man, do I love that era of stuff. the platformer called Monster Bash that fucking rules. In which you're just like a little kid with like a slingshot taking on like AMC monsters and stuff. It's neat. Alright, so we've gone up level 5. Now we need to go all the way around to 6. Huh. Okay. Do. I suppose this all of this could be going faster too if I wasn't just trying to level up Ultima. But I would like to level up Ultima. Sam said it's free. Go add it to your library. I do in fact have these. Neat. Okay. I will do that. I do really like those games and remember them fondly. I own Monster Bash on GOG, but I haven't played back through it yet. But it was like, that was one of those games. Monster Bash is one of those where like I saw it at a friend's house, and I would like try to explain it conversationally later of just like, no, there's this game, you're a kid, and there's Dracula, and that's a complete trilogy of Jill the Jungle. It's crazy that, like, yeah, the thing that I wanted so much when I was a kid is just there now. Seems that may be worth it to go on GOG, filter free, exclude DLC, and anything tagged demo. They have a decent amount of old games completely for free. Yeah, and probably some that I'm not even thinking of that are meaningful to me. But yeah, I need to go through that. That's not work that I've done. Okay. What's in the treasure chest? Probably if I didn't go for the treasure chest, it would be something insanely worth it, but I'm going to go for it, which means it's probably going to be terrible. You're like, Jeff, why'd you spend so much time on that? Edward's almost dead. Probably do some healing, huh? Oh, never mind. Dumb. Dumb. Ooh. Be amazing if I just died here. Like, whoop, we had a good run. I mean, it's good for leveling up Extol, but like, I don't know that it's good for getting us through this dungeon efficiently. Sorry, castle. It's not a dungeon, it's castle. Got all this started because I was literally like, I'm gonna go for a chest. Life is like an aeroplane here in Duckburg. Or Hurricane, I think it's Hurricane. Alright, now we need some cure magic. Boom. Boom. These are the kind of quality of life improvements that I'm all about in the new games. I think that's the thing. It's like people seem to act like I don't like quality of life stuff, and it's like I do. I just think I disagree on some what things are quality of life and what things aren't. Like a lot of the inventory system and other nonsense in this game, like a lot of that stuff. I would say them fixing that is like good quality of life stuff. I would say like being able to turn off battles entirely on a first playthrough. I could see on like a new game plus mode, you know, all that for leather shield is not really worth our time. Oh my gosh. Oh, I fucked up so hard. I fucked up so hard. I didn't move any of them forward. This is fine. It's fine. Seems as well times have changed. I mean, I guess, but I also I don't. Okay, he ran away. All right, I think we're gonna be okay. I just don't know that makes sense as an option, personally. It really, and it's one thing if that like. I had basically only watched, you know, Sam play these games, and Sam didn't really ever turn that on in the Pixel Remastered. And then as I was like, I just want to watch people playing Final Fantasy II, I just watched random people playing some of these Pixel Remaster versions of these games. People use it all the time. They aren't owning a JRPG market, and one of the 5 to 10 games people own. They have to compete with almost every other game in existence. If someone bounces off the constant enemy encounters, they lose a customer. They have to make it accessible. The option being there didn't hurt my playthrough. Jeff, don't watch me play 4 or 8. Oh no. As soon as I unlocked no encounters, I was constantly on for streams. Yeah, I mean, it's different if you unlock it in game though. Versus just, that's what I said, like, if they had it in some sort of unlock, that would make sense to me. Yeah, Pete is coming to say hello. Why does it make it different? Because it's part of the game? I think. At least makes it different in my head. Whoa. Apparently Selena just wanted to be on camera. She's like, what if I make it so that I'm the Team says, hi, Lena.
Hello. Ugh. Now that I'm giving.
Yeah, that's Pete. Sam would like you to know that I'm on the way to kill him. Lena says no. Sam says you get top mod finally when Sam's dead. Sam forgot the command that is literally his name. Like that. We just leave Jeff's body behind. Yeah. Can I have to make that the Lena command? I mean, the Lena command is practically the exclamation point Squishmallow. I didn't. Yes, your phone is on the bed. It has been 7 months, 2 weeks, 5 days since Squishmallow Mountain fell. Yes, never forget. It's been 7 months. Tim says, damn, that long already? That's like half our friendship. That feels wrong somehow. Also, it happened in this setup, which feels like more recent than 7 months.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's, I think, the weirdest bit of it.
Oh,
Okay. I love you. I'll see you on the other side of it. Appreciate you. Sam says, to be fair, at this point you streamed more from this room than the store, I think. I mean, in chronological time, yes, I don't think an hour streamed, because we've streamed a lot less from here than when we had the studio and someone to cover the store while we were in the studio. And what does that look for?
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, everybody's in here. Okay. We survived. I think I'm yeah, I'm gonna go for another 20 minutes, but I don't know if I'm making it through here, so we might have to like save state this guy. What? Okay, he's in the back row now. Sure. Sure, I forgot that's a thing that would happen. Sim says he thinks he's finishing the highlight video tonight. I'll look forward to it. I'm gonna wrap this up, and then I have to go to Meijer, eat some chili. So I've had chili cooking all day. And I have to figure out how to change my tire, which will be fun. I know how. It's just been a long time since I've done it, so. Chili sounds good. Yeah, I love chili. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I gotta clean my car out too, which will be even if I get the first part done with no problem, it's gonna be the cleaning the car is gonna be fun too. But it's fine. It has to happen. It's long overdue. There's an appointment for my car to be worked on tomorrow, and I'm not gonna like bring my car in and then be like, also just step over the all the trash sitting there. After editing, I imagine we were watching more zombies. What is it? What is zombies? Elaborate on the zombies. Boom. Been watching Z Nation. It's a very silly old zombie show. Nice. I don't think I've even heard of that one, which is rare for me. You just said season 4 and it got weird. That's pretty standard for most shows. Okay, we need to remember to... We did it. I think it was airing around the same time as Walking Dead, but instead of being super serious, it's basically a comedy. I mean, that part's cool. My gosh, there is so much to this stupid map. Okay. It's so much. Yay, I love being charmed. It's so much fun. Sam says Shiki got sent a TikTok of it the other week, and I was like, oh, I watched like half of that years ago, so we put it on to see if she liked it, and she did the Shiki thing, and that's most of our free time now. Her and I have very similar brains, and I enjoy it. I appreciate a good hyperfixation. We're now all hitting each other. I feel it. Doobie says, man, I fucking hate school administration. Me too, usually. But at this point, I'm down to only 2 kids. Yeah, yeah. My kids all graduated now. It just, like, the pomp and circumstance hasn't happened yet. So I'm down to 2 kids in that system. So, and except for college, but college is better. Just a fuck you filled an email to the school's principal. Yeah, hopefully that normals out for you a little bit. I know that stuff gets so annoying. Sam says, I'll turn something on, she'll watch it with me, then we'll have to line up watch time without blocking her from writing and everything else she does. Love you. So my current me show is classic Doctor Who. I do love classic Doctor Who. Which era of Doctor Who are you watching? The first, oh nice. There's an incredible blog that I hope is still up called Adventures with the Wife in Space. That is a guy making his wife watch all of classic Doctor Who with him and just writing down her honest thoughts as they happen episode to episode. And she does not hold back from roasting that thing like crazy. It's great. Said, oh, I'm not exaggerating. I do not speak politically correct. I was like on the verge of that on behalf of my oldest at one point, and it was like one of those things too. It drove me crazy because it was like it was my oldest kid is trans, and a lot of it was a learning curve for me. To figure out like any of it, because I was not prepared for any of this as a dad, and it's been a lot of like stuff that like I was slow to, and then like some of it I'm mad at myself for being slow to, some of it I'm like okay with myself for being slow to first, but it's like it's been, I get it, this was even before it was the political football it is today. It was a thing. A thing to adjust to and figure out, and but like he's a smart kid, and he figured out very clearly where like the lines were and where the law was, and knew them more than the administration did, like where the Michigan laws were, and would basically kind of force them to be in compliance with those, and would raise things that like I would be like, both I and his mom would be like, hey man, like I don't know that like we would rather have for you like a life where you don't have a target on your back and like don't go for these things, you know. And you know, I'm proud of the kid. He would just step after step go like, nope, they're not in the right, so like I'm gonna press on this thing. And he looked the laws up and knew exactly where the laws were and where the school was and how they weren't complying with those, and would kind of just patiently push at them till they did. And it went all the way up where they pulled us in front of the superintendent, basically getting us to try to tell our kid to stop. And it's just like one of those things like we started agreeing with you, superintendent, but like that the law's not on your side. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm kind of proud of the kid for figuring that out and pushing and pushing and pushing. And they're like, well, we're suggesting that he stop. And it's like, okay, but like, that's, or what? What are you saying? They were just so like, but without, I was like, you guys don't have the cards. Like, what are you gonna do? Snoopy said I legit started a sentence with fuck you. Yeah, I wasn't that far, but this is maybe follow the law, superintendent. Susan, I wish I could quickly type out the situation, but my kid tells me they had a conversation saying how disappointed they were in him of texting me during a situation they were not handling well. Yeah, that I don't like that. I think I similarly would get upset there, but. Yeah, Sam, I think it's one of those situations where the board almost like told them to try to intimidate us into backing down, and it was just one of those things. It's like, okay, then go change the Michigan laws. Like, if you would like to go change the Michigan laws, please do. But as of right now, like the kid The kid's right and you guys are wrong. And I didn't start off on the kid's side. Like, so what do you want me to do? For the love of God. You frickin' weirdos. I enjoyed the scroll board. Yeah, I don't want to run for school board. I probably should, but last thing that I want to do. This is a pretty grueling climb up this this here tower. I'm like people are dying pretty regularly. I mean, yes, we've been focusing on leveling up Ultima instead of just casting like our highest level spells, but also it's not like Ultima is not doing its thing. And we're just in this like constant state of like, I remember between every battle, like, okay, we gotta move. Yeah, that would have been funny. Having to move people. Oh my god, I just went the wrong way. I'm going down here. I like the skull. Skull looks cool. Sue said, oh, I had a meeting with the principal and a police officer last week. Yeah, high schools especially are just, they suck so much. And it's such a hard thing to explain to the few people that the system is like working for, because it's become even more so since we were in school. It's become a place that like works really well for a select group of people and then it does not often for the others. Like, it's crazy to have like, and that's I would sit in meetings and be like, how do I have a kid who in every single other aspect of life and location, you know, is just wildly thriving, but then is struggling here. Like, how are you guys failing? What is everybody's favorite kid at work? Everyone's favorite kid at Career Center? Everyone's favorite kid, like, and then here, you know, you guys are like, this kid is constantly in trouble. So like, what is happening? Oh, I don't know. And you get so much of them just like trying to blame it on anything but themselves. It's like, no, you guys are failing this kid. Like, what are you doing? Weirdos. All right. Oh, 10 more minutes. I don't think we're getting through this in 10 minutes. If it's like close to the end of this thing, I might play a little bit longer, but I got stuff to do, you know? I only have so much time to fight Godos. I have no idea how much is left. Go do the things, in my opinion. Yeah, I can see how much is left. So it really depends on if in the 8 minutes I get to a point where I'm like a screen away or something, then I will. But I don't think that's gonna happen. It's just a long haul up this thing. And there's no. The worst part is there's no casting the exit spell out of here. It's blocked. I only know that because the guide I'm looking at says it. So it's like if you there's no like going in and getting treasures and getting out. So It's just you're stuck in this. So in the old school days, you know, you're basically hitting start or whatever and turning your TV off and hoping your mom doesn't turn your NES off. I was like, could you imagine if the guide writer just said that to fuck with you? That would be amazing. Alright, so we go 9 to 10, 10, can go to 13. I mean, we're two... No, we're not. Okay. We're 3 screens away from the top. We're 2 screens away from where we started. But there are a couple of long screens, so. And just like every couple of steps is one of these. I mean, on the bright side, you know, we are leveling up Ultima. It's already up at level 3. So all this is not without merit. Can you stop trying to charm us? Goodness. So glad I spent so much time attacking you just for you to run away. That's great. Feels great, man. Thank you. Boom, 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 boom. I'll do it. Cool. All right, and I think we're gonna call it there. I'm gonna write a note to myself. So I can remember for next week. I will say we'll probably be on in the morning. That might be our last stream this week because we have graduation party stuff going on. So it's gonna be quite a bit. I'm gonna email myself. Final Fantasy 2, and I'm going to say Final Fantasy. More like Final Floor to see. Ha ha ha. Just kidding, future Jeff. But you just came out of stairs number 9. And I'm gonna link these boys so I can get right back to the guide. Boom. Just don't forget to say your goal is will do until Redacted, we said congrats, will do as well. The save state. All right. Cool. Boom. Boom, boom. All right. Let's see who we can say hi to. Fuck Spike. I haven't raided Spike in a while, so we're gonna head over there. We have raid messages. I can no longer spam them in the chat. Because I'm too far in and I didn't pop out the chat before. So, but they exist. We have raid messages, sub messages. They might be in there. I can't see chat anymore without resetting the entire thing. So, be honest, be kind, be useful, and live a good fucking life. I'll see you in the morning for more Dark Tech Daily. Bye.
That'd be definitely faster than the OG games, I can tell you that. They're also disgusting what I've seen from prior. Okay, so you've seen them. Yeah, there's one particular flashback tape challenge that took me way too long. Way more than I would like to admit to get through for sure. And the double raid, Jeff, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? I probably